What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the final episode of the Japanese style starter house build. That's right, today we're going to finish it off, and we're going to finish it off first of all by working on this little bottom section here. So what I want to do is I kind of want to fill how do I want to do this? Maybe something like that? Or is that too much? That is way too much. Let's not finish it like that. Push, push, push. We are, however, going to finish these somewhat like this. So this is how I want to finish all these windows. Push, 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 push. We didn't have any on the sides there. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to build this very, very traditionally, like I would normally do my windows. I feel like that's kind of the way I want to go for this. Just in the bottom section here, I'll show you how I do that in a second Monday. Let's just get all this up. So in the bottom here, we're going to just change it for these, like that. Oh, we forgot these here. And we're going to do this for all of them. So like that. Let's just go around, get these guys, bush and bush. And here as well, bush and bush. We're not doing the corners because we'll change the corners for something else. Because why not? And this one and that one. There's so many windows in this build. It's absolutely insane. Like I can't remember the last time I did a building with that many windows. Don't count the what's it called, the modern one, because that is like 90% windows. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves. I'm going to use, where are they gone? Signs. I think signs look great. Get back here, man. They're just, that's a fence gate. Bush, sign, bush, sign. Yep, I'm cool with that. Adds a real stark color into the build, which we haven't got at the moment. You know, we haven't got anything that, like, screams at you, like, whoa. That's kind of different. We haven't got any of that at the moment, so we're going to get all this going. And if you've noticed, the entire upstairs of the build, we've used glass blocks, not glass panes. And that's intentional. That's intentional. So, Japanese stuff are very, like, sliding, opening doors kind of thing, which we haven't done here. We need to turn that into a doorway, which we'll do at some point. But I wanted to kind of get, like, the structure of it looking right, and then of course we're going to do this. We are not, I don't know whether we add the things down here. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we will. We'll see now. Let's just add all these in like that. Very nice, very good. Now I was wondering, do we add in, because we can, because of those. Do them this way though, of course. Have like opening blinds for the windows, which I actually really like. So let's actually add some of those in. And you know what you can always do is, if you want to keep them covered, you can actually cover some. Oh, there we go. Third freaking episode. Third time it's rained during the damn episode, man. What's going on? So these back ones here, I'm going to close. Why not? Might as well have them closed. So, you know, and if you wanted to, like, close them in reality, you could literally just knock them off and replace them. And I think that's going to do for windows at the bottom there. I kind of like that. That's good enough for me. If it's good enough for me, it's good enough for you. You know what I mean? Here, real simple Japanese style door. This is the only time I'm going to use a log in this entire freaking build. Bush and bush, just because I like the way the logs look. And we're going to do this here. And at the top as well. Like that. Up the top here, we're going to just put an upside down thing there. Perfect stuff. Now let's grab a door that we think is going to work really well. Acacia wood door is going to work the best. Because that's... Is that very Japanese looking? Maybe birch. Maybe birch, man. Birch is very Japanese looking. And I'm okay with that, man. I'm okay with that looking pretty cool. So, the only difference is now I want to change the entire bottom layer with something. Just because it doesn't stick out enough for me. So, let's see what we got. I know what we can use. Let's just use stone brick. So, this entire bottom here is going to get changed to stone brick. And it's probably easier to do from inside the house. Oh, man. Is that going to knock all those signs off? It is, isn't it? Hot diggity damn. We're going to have to go around and redo all those signs. Not a problem for you, is a massive problem for me, because I can just skip ahead for you guys. But for me, it's a pain in the anus. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I probably should have done this when we built the entire thing in the first place. So, you know. The nice thing about this is if you are building in survival, you're not like losing a resource because you can just use the cobblestone to make the bricks. You know, and because Minecraft doesn't have any kind of physics in it, your entire house isn't going to break down if you pull the bottom layer off. Oh. There we go. Right, and I'm going to go around and replace all those freaking signs. Boosh! There we go. Got all that sorted. Righteous stuff. Right, up here, we also need to turn this into doors. Like I said, guys, I am not doing the interior of this. You guys can sort that interior out for yourself. Just because I would have no freaking idea how I'd even go about doing it for a starter house. I know how I do it, but that's going to be completely arbitrary. You know what I mean? It's all going to depend how you want to do it. So just as we always do with these doors, elaborate them slightly, like so. My bad. And then we're going to put the handles there. Like that. And then we're just going to grab these because we're going to use these for handles. Boosh. Boosh. And boosh. Very good. Very nice. Looks freaking awesome if I do say so myself. Time set 3000 so we kind of know what's going on. Right. Now it's all about the bass, no treble. No, kind of, maybe. We need to put in some surroundings. So I'm not going to do like that when I did a garden and everything. Not going to do a garden for this one. Sorry, guys. Ain't no garden. But that's purely because I don't want to for a start. Because I don't think it needs it. But I have a better idea. We're going to do a little bit of feng shui gardening. So, well, landscaping. So what I would do, right, if this was my house on a server, on a public server, I probably wouldn't have a garden. I'm not going to lie. I probably wouldn't have a garden. And then over here somewhere, it's going to be next, like someone else's plot or something like that, right? Or you're going to be in the middle of like a town center and you don't want to be taking up too much space. Even though this is going to take up quite a bit of space. So let's just, for example, say that this is this deep, right? Okay, now it's this deep. God damn it. Right, let's just go back to how we thought it was going to be in the first place. Right, this is how I would personally do it. Personally, like, that means this is what I would do, not what you should do, right? And now you gotta go and delete all of these stuff. Right, so while we're doing this, I'll chat to you with what I mean. So what I would do is, because this is very, very, like, ornate and kind of different to what you would see, like, I wouldn't put a garden on it as such, just because it would kind of be the obvious thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I built a house, let's build a garden, blah, 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 all good in the hood. I would do something slightly different, so this is what I'm gonna do, right? So we just need to get rid of all this stuff first. If this was, if I was on my server right now and I world edit, oh my god, would you love that? I just world edit the crap out of this. It would be amazing. Just whoosh, gone. But that's okay. That's totally fine. You all have an idea of what I'm going to do anyway. So I'm going to fill this with water, basically. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not holding you guys in suspense anymore. I'm literally filling this with water. And we're going to turn it into like a bit more of a feature than like anything else. We haven't got like a huge amount of time in these episodes, so I'm going to do it as quick as I freaking can. So, what I would do personally, if this was me on a public server. Freaking fly just showed up in the middle of my microphone then. That was a bit odd. So, line all this with cobblestone stairs. And you're going to ask me, why would I do cobblestone stairs? Because the water's going to look square. Yes, it is. That's kind of the whole point. The water's going to look freaking square when we put it in. Come on now. All the way down. And around like this. Cracking stuff. There we go. Get rid of that. Grab ourselves the water bucket. And then you can make it deeper than this if you'd like. I haven't. So that's my own bag. Like, if I don't want to make it any deeper than this, that's kind of what I wanted to do. But you make it deeper. Once again, if it was probably me, I'd make it slightly deeper. But this is just for demonstration purposes only. Right, see why I did that now? Kinda makes the water stand out a little more than it would normally. Get what I'm getting at now? You see what I'm getting at? Yeah, you totally don't. And that's fair. Right, I'm gonna make a rock formation right here. This is all about the feng shui, man. Feng shui is gonna be key with this build. Freaking feng shui the hell out of this build. It's gonna be absolutely incredible. So what am I doing right now? You're wondering. What am I doing? I'm building little rock formations all the way around. Why? Because rock formations look cool. You know? And then imagine this is like the path in. So you would have something like... Is that going to stand up the right way? It's not. So you'd have something like this. Oh, you we freaking go. You know, I'm okay with the ones that I missed. Like all the way down. Like so. Come on now. All the way down. Like that. You'd have that kind of around the side. Probably, in fact, you'd have it around here as well. Maybe. Like I said, depends where you're building it, how you're building it. This is your build, not mine. Like that. See what I'm talking about now? This is looking really freaking cool. And then, this is the fun part. Grab yourself some dirt. Grab yourself a... Wherever they are. An oak sapling. Grab yourself some freaking... Get off, man. Grab yourself some bone meal. Easy to grab it that way. Right, and now you want to put... Decide where you want your tree to grow. 1, 2... Grab yourself some of these. The reason I'm demonstrating this is because someone asked me how you do it. So basically, that's taller than a block, right? So when you do this, it should, theoretically, give you a big tree. Again, I'd sometimes probably go with building my own tree. I like the idea of that more. That is dirt, right? Yeah. Yeah, that dirt. Come on. Build a tree. Big old tree. You got all the room. You know you want to. Let's add a little bit of an island around it, maybe. That's why. Give me... There we go. I need a little bit of an island. Which is fair enough, man. That's fair enough. There we go. We got a nice big old tree going on over here. We're going to do the same thing right here. So, in fact, let's do it right there. Bush. We're going to go like that. Give ourselves a tree. So it's got to go taller than 2 and a bit. Which genuinely 99% of the large trees are. You do sometimes get the smaller ones, but that's not a problem. Come on, man. Give me a big old tree. There we go. See it? You're getting yourselves a big old trees. And then, of course, grab yourself your path and then decide where you want your path to go. I will have my path going down this way and around the corner here. And then just start to fill it in with whatever your choice of brick is. I tend to like stone and... Where's it gone? There it is. Stone and cobblestone. I kind of like the look of that together. Kind of acts for quite a nice looking path. Again, guys, this is how I would do it. Don't be hating on me if this is a little weird for you. You know? Also, I'm not going out and building, like, everything. Because I did that last time around, and I don't think it needs it. And then we are going to start to just full on just around here. Because, I mean, come on now. You wouldn't have... This thing is... It's a mess, you know what I mean? It looks good. It looks so good. I mean, come on, man. Doesn't that look freaking great? So, what else can we do? What else can we do? So, what I want to do is I want to grab some diorite. I want to add in some diorite things here. What you can also do is, I kind of like doing this as well. If you grab this and then grab yourself a water bucket, make yourself like a little water feature going on there, you know what I mean? Just something like that. And then, of course, we'll have like another big one down here. You know, I'd take a little more time if this was me. Just a little more time just making sure everything looked about right. But doesn't that look freaking cool? Can you imagine rocking up on a server and seeing that and being like, who the hell lives there? Because it's so freaking cool, man. That's what it's about. It's about making it look freaking cool. And then let's bring this across here. Because I saw that over there and I was like, damn. Damn, Daniel, that would look cool. I am, in fact, going to... There's got to be a place we can connect this. There's always a place we can connect it. There we go. On top of that, big ones like that. Let's connect it there. Very, very cool. Hey, that worked out pretty well, actually. That's a bit better. There we go. That's considerably better. So that's kind of what I would do, man. That's kind of what I would do. And then if you've got it, you don't have to. I would put some glowstone. If you can get some glowstone. Remember, this is a starter house, so whether if you've got glowstone, go for it. If you haven't, don't worry about it. I'd hide some glowstone in here. Like that. Just hide some glowstone. Oh, there comes the rain again. So when you go, like, let's say it was nighttime, you get that cool freaking glow going on around your trees and stuff. See, that looks pretty good, right? You can't deny that looks good. But guys, we are going to end it here. If you enjoyed it, please, once again, high five that like button for this starter style Japanese house, or the starter Japanese style house, whichever way to look at it. Again, it's not brilliant, it's not something over the top, it's exactly what you need when you start a server. If you guys want to check anything out, if you want me to do an interior on it, that's what I was thinking. If you want me to do the entire interior how I think I would do it, let me know. I may do a part 4 and do the interior for you. But once again, guys, if you enjoyed it, please high five that like button. Let me know that you love it. Hit the comments up with stuff you want me to do next. Hit the comments up with your suggestions. Even if you didn't like it, please leave a comment down below and tell me why not. And of course, next time I will try and rectify that for you. Hopefully, these are the right way. Just looking at these now and thinking, ah, man, that would look so good. Those are right, though. Those are right. And that kind of adds something to it. Let's just really quickly. Again, I could play around with this for hours. Absolute hours. Of just messing around, getting these things to look great. You know, the more stuff you add, the more detail you add, the crazier it starts to look. You know, that is one tall freaking house for a starter house. But it's cool, man. It's so cool. Guys, once again, please high five that like button. I shall see you in the next Minecraft video. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. See ya. See ya. See ya, guys.